guys, I just wanted to come on and say hi. I had a very busy weekend. We had a family reunion, and it was so busy. Friday night, we went downtown and we did a family video night where my uncle not Ricky, he comes on later in the day, but Robert, he made a cute little video with his daughter, my cousin Taylor, and Taylor's best friend Gabriella, and it was called The Treasure Map, and the girls had found a treasure map, and they went around downtown and looked at historical sites and artwork. And it was a really cute video. And then after we had, after Gabriella's family left, we put on a family reunion video of videos and pictures type slideshow, which was bittersweet because it went back to our very first family reunion when Grandpa and Grandma Gonzalez, well, Great Grandpa and Great Grandpa Gonzalez were still alive, and so was Uncle Speedy. We all called him Speedy Gonzalez. And after that, we went to my Uncle Rick's restaurant, which is a vegan restaurant, which I'm not quite into vegan food. He did have gluten-free food, so I did have a brownie or two. Oh, one brownie. It was two because it was half of my dad's, half of my grandpa's, because they both wanted me to try theirs. My grandpa was trying to get me all of his because he decided he didn't want it. And then we didn't get home until midnight that night. I was exhausted, and then the next day we drove about 30 minutes to my Uncle Sid's house, and these are all like great uncles and great aunts. They're not like immediate aunts, uncles. My dad only has 2 sisters, but we went out to their house, and then from their house we took a party bus, and oh my gosh, that was totally crazy. My Aunt Janine, as soon as we got on the bus, said, "Do your drinking now because the casino we're going to is a dry casino." So everybody started drinking. Some wine, beers. I don't drink. I can't stand the smell of alcohol. I can handle a few sips of champagne, but then it doesn't taste good. I don't like the taste of it. So they had a couple other things for me in the bus, and then my Brittany came. She's only like 18, so she was allowed to go go gambling, but because it was a dry casino, and so they had apple cider and then like 2 sodas on the bus for us. And then as you know, they started drinking, so then they got extremely crazy. They were up on the chairs in the party bus, dancing around. And that was on for about an hour until we got to the casino. And then we got to the casino and they started hollering like woo every time somebody won. I didn't gamble too much. I don't really like much of that stuff. I went for the fun of it. And I didn't even use my own money to gamble. My father gave me money because he knew I wasn't going to use my money. And he wanted me to, you know, have some fun while I was actually there. So he gave me some of that, and I actually ended up going out with $60, which was pretty fun. And then the ride back was the same as it was on the way there, but almost worse because everybody has had time to have the alcohol in them. My family parties hard when they party. When they're not partying, we're very conservative. We're very kind of refined, I guess you could say. I think somebody's home. I have no idea. It was fun though. Then we went to Sid's house and back to Sid's house, and we had dinner. There was Janine, my Aunt Janine had some people cater out to us, and there was really good tri-tip and chicken, like the best I've ever had. And then there was some beans, and then there was cake after. We had a henna artist. As you can see, I got a flower done. If you guys don't know what henna is, it's kind of a, I don't know if it's Indian or if it's African American. I think it's kind of a mix. But it's, they do that, it's like this ink that stains your skin for a while. It stays for like 2 weeks, like 7 to 10 days or whatever. And depending on how long you left the ink itself on. Because when you are, it'll dry up and fall off, so you rub it off after it starts falling off. So then it comes into this, the next day, it starts out orange, and then it gets brown. So this will be on me for a couple days, and I actually really like it. It looks really pretty. I'm not the type who would get a real tattoo because, personally, I get enough of needles from being sick all the time. You know, I've had lots of IVs, lots of blood work done. I go to the doctors and they can see little tiny scars from old blood work being done and old IVs. So I always have to explain that it's from all that. That's a whole different story though. So we got home about midnight again that night. And then the next morning I woke up. My sister was still asleep, so she didn't go, and my dad thought he was having a guy come over to buy an old car that we have. It's a Packard. He buys cars and fixes them up. He's a mechanic, so he'll buy old cars and either fix them up or fix them to a certain quality, I guess, like to make it at least run, like the engine run. And then sells them for more that he bought them for, so like for a profit. And then it's something to keep him busy with. He always has to have some sort of work to be done. So I got up and then I hurried off down to my grandparents, and then we went into the opposite direction of where Sis was for a 30-minute drive again for breakfast. And we went to this restaurant. I can't remember the name. It was a Spanish name in a Mexican restaurant. And there was menudo, there was chorizo with eggs, and all the other Mexican food. My grandmother had menudo, and my aunts had, like, 2 others had menudo, and then 2 others had, like, the sister to menudo, which is not tri-tip, but chicken or something like that. And, it was really good. It is a really good restaurant to go to. If I could remember the name, I would tell you guys for the ones who live in town, if any of you do. And in fact, if any of you guys live in like Sacramento or like Citrus Heights, Roseville, let me know. I would love to have some reborn friends here. And we had that for breakfast, and then I kind of got home around noon. And the rest of the day, I just took it easy. I was exhausted from the entire weekend. So, didn't really do anything on Sunday. We had pizza for dinner. My sister went and bought some. And that's the phone. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.